WDTN, the station that's working for you. This is 2 News Now.
All righty. Thank you all so much for being here and joining me on this tubular Tuesday.
Okay.
Do you like that? Yeah, a little bit before my time, but I like the word. It is, exactly. And that's exactly what you need on a day like this. So thank you for joining me. I am your host. I'm 2 News anchor Alexis Bellamy. Today is Tuesday, December 9th. And look who's back. I'm joined by 2 News anchor Kayla Ferris. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back. I mean, technically I was here yesterday.
You were, but in just a totally different capacity. You said
Right.
it well. It just felt different having you sit over there. So welcome back, Kayla. Not much has changed. We've got plenty of news and weather to get through, but of course, we're starting out with our top 5 stories of the day. We have a bit of an update for you guys. Listen to this. A year-long moratorium is now in place over in Huber Heights. That means no more new gas stations, car washes, or even oil change businesses will be coming to the area anytime soon. However, we do know when those applications for those services, changes, and oil change facilities will open back up. In fact, 2 News reporter Avery Feldman will be on in just a little bit. She'll be on in a few minutes. She has that answer and some more information, including how we got here in the first place, Kayla.
Yeah, this is very interesting. We'll be sure to check in with Avery in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. But in the meantime, we are following up on a barn fire in Jefferson Township. So look at your screen right now. This is what our crew saw just off of Germantown Pike near Manning Road just after 6 in the morning. Several fire departments were on scene and were working to learn how this got started and if anyone was hurt. So we also have another fire to report. Crews were battling flames inside a Riverside home between Crestview and Conway Roads around 4 this morning. Information is also limited there, but we will have updates for you online and through the 2 News app as we get them.
That's right. And the jury today will deliberate in the trial of the man accused of shooting and killing 12-year-old Isabella Carlos last year. Yesterday was the final day for arguments from the state and defense in the case of Antoine Benson. The final witness brought up where one of the lead detectives on the case actually and the girlfriend of Benson at the time. Both the prosecution and the defense referenced witness testimony in their closing statements. We know Benson faces 9 charges, including murder.
Yeah. 2 News reporter Evan Bales has been following this story as it's been developing, and I know he'll have more updates later tonight in our 4, 5, and 6 shows. So, changing gears a little bit, tonight, Piqua city leaders will honor a man who rushed into a home after an explosion to help a man inside. You guys remember this, the video on the screen. We covered this a couple of weeks ago. Julio De Leon was in the area of Covington Avenue on November 18th when he saw flames, and then he just did the bravest thing ever and rushed into the home to try and save someone he didn't even know.
This home, what's left of this home.
Yep. So, rightly so, he will receive Piqua's Jan Mulder Citizenship Award tonight. And Kirsten Reedford will cover that for our 10 and 11 shows.
And there went the picture that we just saw the picture on our screen right now that someone also very bravely grabbed of the situation as it was happening. I mean, just anyone involved, really.
Yeah.
Just if you saw that happening, for him to be a part of that and actually stand up and do something, I'm happy we're acknowledging it. And finally, family members and friends of those lost to violence gathered last night to remember those loved ones. Montgomery County Prosecutor Matt Heck Jr. hosted the annual Homicide Victim Memorial Service at Westminster Presbyterian Church in downtown Dayton. Loved ones were able to hang a memorial ornament on a special memorial tree. Prosecutor Heck and staff say they know the holidays can be difficult for those who are grieving, and they hope the service is a help to those victims' families. And I'm really happy that this ceremony happened, because this is something that I don't think a lot of people think about during this time of year, Kayla.
Yeah.
You know, the people who are mourning or grieving or just hurting in any way.
It's definitely good to take time to recognize this.
It is, and I'm happy this, and oh, look at this. I didn't know that they had performances, so I'm happy that would seem like a really good ceremony there. We're going to keep pushing on. Today, we're going to take a look at what is going on outside. Woke up, I said yesterday I was like regular cold. That was not the case when I woke up this morning, Cameron.
Yeah, it was definitely a cold one this morning, but the good news was the coldest temperatures came at about midnight when we dropped down to about 15 or so degrees. Up north, it was down to about 10 degrees in Wapakoneta by the time I left the studio last night at 11:30. But here outside right now, we are starting to gain the temperatures up close to 30 degrees as we go into the 11 o'clock hour. Outside as well, lots of sunshine out there. We will see some clouds return to the area as we go into the afternoon hours, but right now enjoying some sunshine and clearing in the Miami Valley and the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems camera. Looking at those temperatures right now, we do have right now about 30 degrees into downtown Dayton up north, Wapakoneta at 30, 29 Minster. And as we look at live Doppler 2 HD, all is quiet here. We are not seeing any rain or snow. We are tracking some rain and snow, though, as we head into the middle of the week, and a big cool down on the way coming up on the complete Storm Team 2 forecast.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Cameron. That brings us to another great part of the show. It's time for our react to that question this morning.
Yes.
Listen to this. We know that Powerball jackpot drawing was last night. It's ballooned to an estimated $930 million, but no winner was selected. So now that cash value of that jackpot is around $429 million. Long story short, I want to know, what are you guys going to do if you win? If you woke up a winner, what's the first thing you're doing? We've said we know there's signs. What are they?
You may not know, but there will be signs.
So Kayla, give me your solid sign. What is your sign?
After I did the responsible thing,
Which is
like getting a attorney and like people who
Okay.
can help me manage my money, like a
budget, yeah.
financial advisor, all these things. I will be in the Bahamas somewhere or on a trip somewhere. Like,
Okay.
I will be on an exotic vacation.
Right. something.
Yes.
Okay, out. You know,
On a beach somewhere.
I asked that question this morning, and Kelly did say the same thing. But
Yes.
I agree, because you need something to kind of get you in the position to spend all of this money, I guess. Like, I'd like to be able to go somewhere, calm down, and be like, now I need a jet to get back to where I just came from.
Oh, you're going with a private jet.
Yeah, I am.
I
That's
love
me.
that.
But I want to hear from you guys. Please tell me what you would do with that money. We want to know from you. So we are going to move on now. Time is 11:06, circling back to one of our top stories this morning. We said it a few minutes ago. No more new gas stations, no more new car washes or oil change businesses will be coming to the area anytime soon because of that moratorium that's in place. Now, like I promised, 2 News reporter Avery Feldman is here to break down exactly how we got to this point. Avery, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Thank you so much for being here. So tell us a little bit about the moratorium that's in place and how it came to be.
Yeah, so it's on gas stations, oil change companies, etc., any vehicle facilities in Huber Heights, and it just got put in place, and it's for the next year. It was voted last night at the city council meeting.
And what's the purpose of this moratorium?
Yeah, it's to take a pause and a break so the city can step back and evaluate their goals and what they want the city to look like for the next decade.
Avery, was there anything that essentially pushed this moratorium into place that that city leaders were looking at and said it would be a good idea to happen now?
As you guys know, the new Wawa and the new Buc-ee's is getting put in place right now. And they actually said a lot of residents had been pushing for this. So this was them saying that they really wanted to show that they listened to their residents and this is what they wanted. So they're just supporting them.
And Avery, you mentioned the Wawa and that Buc-ee's, which we know everyone is so excited about. I haven't been. I don't think Kayla
I haven't been either.
has
But we will
either.
go.
We will go when it gets here. But
Yes.
what is the status of those? I know they're in construction. You were out there earlier this morning. What did it look like?
Oh, yeah. They were up. We got there around 5 a.m. They had been working already. The lights were on. They were working this whole morning. They're still working now. All gas stations and other facilities that were already put into place and are already underway are still going to be opening.
Okay, so final question for you. We talked about it a little bit earlier. When can those businesses expect to be able to apply to go into those spaces in this area?
Yeah, those applications will open back up in 2027.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Avery, so much for joining us this morning. All right, we are switching gears again. Listen to this. An Auglaize County woman who has been charged in connection to her husband, Timothy Hovneck's murder is expected to appear in court later this morning. Amanda Hovneck, that's who you see right here on your screen, is one of the 3 defendants who's been charged locally after being found guilty on federal drug charges related to this death. Now, the other 2 people, that's Anita Green and Anthony Thurdo, are awaiting extradition from federal custody outside of Ohio. That court is seeking removal from the case due to previous contact in a civil case. That's something else we've been keeping our eye on, and we'll bring you the latest as we get it. But for now, It's time to take a quick break. Time now is 11:09. On the other side of the break, we're going to tell you how you can help the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office provide to people who need it this holiday season. Another look at weather. Don't go away.
2 News Now, brought to you by Universal Windows Direct.
Hi, I'm Dan, the owner of Universal Windows Direct of Dayton. This is Bowie. He's been sniffing out the coolest winter deals for you. For a limited time, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Get $250 off for patio doors and entry doors, $1,500 off for roofing, and $2,000 off for siding. Plus this week, 24 months interest-free financing for all products. Keep the cold out and the savings in. Give us a call now.
Windows Direct.
Back, everyone. Your time right now is 11:12. We're back taking a look at the countdown to the 2026 Winter Olympics. Guys, we're just 59 days away. The torch is I know, we're less than around 2 months away from the torch being lit in Milan, where the games will be played. That's what you're seeing right now. We're showing you a live look at our Olympic cam downtown Milan. Local time around 5:13, sun setting in the host city. Now from February 6th to February 22nd, the world's best athletes will be competing at the Olympic and the Paralympic Winter Games. We cannot forget about them. Now, we just shared yesterday that the torch relay has officially begun. So if you need something to whet your appetite before the games kick off, there it is. You can watch it on WDTN+. We're turning now to another look at what is going on here at home for us. We still see some snow out there. And like I said earlier, I went outside this morning. Wasn't frigid freezing, but it's still super cold, Cameron.
Yeah, it was cold here as we went into the midnight hour. As I left the studio, it was about 16 degrees here at 11:30. Up north, it was close to 10 degrees. So, yeah, that was
Is there a difference in that? I mean, like the low teens and like the high teens. Do you guys feel a difference at all?
Yeah, you do.
You do?
Yeah,
I feel the difference.
It's like saying 90 compared to 100.
Okay. That's the difference.
But outside right now, the good news, we are warming up here on your Tuesday. We are starting to get some warmer air surging in. So temperatures, I mentioned it yesterday that even though the temperatures are a little bit warmer today, we're still below normal, but definitely feels very warm compared to where we were just yesterday, where we only spent temperatures only got up into the lower 30s. Outside though, right now, lots of sunshine in the Miami Valley. We are going to see some clouds returning later in the day, but it is going to be nice as we head into the midday, at least for that sunshine. Temperatures up to 35 by noon, 40 as we head into the 4 p.m. hour. We will see some of those clouds into the late afternoon hours. High temps today up north, 37 in Wapakoneta, 38 Sydney, 39 Urbana, 40 in Troy. Here in Dayton, right around 40, 41 degrees as you get further to the south into places like Oxford, Wilmington at 39. Live Doppler 2 HD saw some snow up north here during the morning hours, but has since moved on out of the area, so we are drying on out. Dayton didn't see anything whatsoever. Zooming out, there's a low pressure up to the north. That's what brought that snow into the Great Lakes. To the west of that low pressure, though, another one has formed. That's what's going to bring chances of rain and even snow here as we go through the next 24 to 30 hours or so. And then eventually we dry out overnight into your Wednesday, and we'll see another chance of snow as we get into the weekend. Right now, temps at 30 degrees in Dayton, 29 Springboro, 33, though, in Fairborn. And as we look at the wind chill, right now, 18 degrees. We will have winds today gusting up to about 30 miles per hour, so a bit breezy through the daytime, and it makes it feel a little bit colder. Future track going through the day, you can see the clouds returning later in the afternoon. Overnight, we see the showers returning, moving in as we head into the middle of the night. Mostly going to be rain tonight, and then as we head into the afternoon, the cold front will move on through. We'll see temperatures get to about freezing or below it in the afternoon, and we'll see snow develop. Not expecting much, about a half an inch at most. Now, as we go into the nighttime, we'll continue to see that cloud cover, and Thursday we could see a lingering snow shower or two. Here on Friday, there is increasing likelihood that we could see some measurable snow, so that is something to look forward to as we head into Thursday night, going into your Friday morning. Today, up to 40 degrees, we'll have mostly cloudy skies. It will be windy and chilly, 30-mile-per-hour winds. Overnight, 36 degrees. We'll have gusts up to 30 as well with those showers developing. Tomorrow, 42 degrees. That comes in the morning hours, 40-mile-per-hour winds with rain and snow. And as we go through the next 7 days, over the weekend, it's going to be cold. Temperatures down into the 20s.
Yeah. You literally just said over the weekend it's gonna be cold. Like,
I mean,
we're so excited for our weekend.
It's the truth.
If you're going to the Bengals game, it's going to be pretty bad because temperatures are going to be into the teens for most of the day.
Yikes! So this is really the high point of the week.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Good to know.
We'll hold it with us.
Okay.
Thanks for that, Cameron.
Thanks, Cameron. Moving gears to somewhere that probably has better weather than us right now, Australia. So listen to this because I hadn't heard about this, but I think it's pretty interesting. They're taking a social media ban tomorrow, legally barring children younger than 16 from holding accounts with Facebook, Instagram, Kik, Reddit, Snapchat, Threads, TikTok, X,
All of
YouTube,
them.
and Twitch. So if you're under 16 and you live in Australia, you're not going to have access to, you're going to have games on your phone because you're not going to have social media. So this is crazy. The platforms face fines up to 32.9 million US dollars if they fail to take reasonable steps to remove the accounts. So this is really interesting. I had not heard about this. But some young people in Australia are pushing back. They claim the law improperly robs 2.6 million young Australians of a right to political freedom of communications, which is implied in their constitution. So, but I don't know. I think this is interesting. Maybe something we should look at for the U.S.
Something, but look at those kids. I'm sure there will be more. I shouldn't say kids, more teenagers starting to, kind of pipe up about this because people, if you've been doing this for years or months or whatever, and tomorrow it's gone forever, possibly, that's different. All right. Well, a local high school freshman is punching his way into the Rose Parade in California next year. Listen to this. Stephen Alward, a freshman at Miamisburg High School, has been selected to be a member of the Bands of America Honor Band. That's in the 2026 Rose Parade. Stephen is joining more than 250 others from across the nation for the performance. He did a series of auditions throughout the year before finding out he made the band. Stephen plays the snare drum under the direction of his dad in the Miamisburg Marching Band, and he says having his parents support him is the best part of this.
I'm really excited because I learned about it in like November 2024, around that, and my dad asked me if it would be something I wanted to do. I said yeah, not really knowing what it was, and about a year later, doing all this really fun stuff. It's been great. I'm able to get like any resources that I need. If I need help on something, he's always there.
Well, the Rose Parade is happening on New Year's Day, and he'll be in California for rehearsals by December 27th.
Well, congratulations.
Big
we will
congrats.
be tuning into the Rose Bowl Parade to see you.
Local representation. But for now, we are just tuning ahead a little bit, turning now to our day ahead. The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office needs your help in giving back to families in need right here in the Miami Valley. They're showing up for those families by making sure they have what they need to make the season brighter. This morning, we're joined by Deputy Chris Kidwell with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. Chris, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for being here. Tell us a little bit about Serving for Santa. That's the event.
So Serving for Santa is going to take place tonight on 725 at Old Scratch Pizza. 20% of all food proceeds are going to go to sponsoring families in need this year. We partnered with Montgomery County PAL, the Police Athletics and Activities League, local 501c3 through the Sheriff's Office to collect the donations. And it's going to be our second event this year. Our first one was a huge success in Harrison Township. So a way for us to give back to the citizens in a fun way, partner with local businesses, and the fire department also.
So this is awesome. I'm a big fan of Old Scratch Pizza. So you are going to be serving people the pizza?
Absolutely.
I need to be clear.
Yeah, we're going to serve some drinks, non-alcoholic drinks, so just your sodas and your pizzas, bring them to your table. And it'll be a great way for us to conversate and interact with everyone that shows up and comes out to support us.
So you said this was the second event. The first one was in November. Can you tell us a little bit about how that turned out? How many families were you guys able to help out?
So that is going to be supported 4 families and 18 children across those families are sponsored.
Nice.
And how does it make you guys feel when you guys realize that you can do that for these families right here at home this holiday season?
Oh, it's incredible. And we couldn't thank the businesses and citizens that show up to support us to allow us to do this for these families.
How did you come up with this idea of Serving for Santa? Did you come up with this, or who came up with this?
So Deputy Bone that sponsored or worked with George's on the first event came to me with the idea, and I told him it was an incredible idea, and he ran with it in Harrison Township. I helped him up there. And with the success we had, we've seen other agencies around the country do similar things, and we said there's no reason we can't do something here to support our community.
Nice.
So really quickly, tell us one more time where people can go, what time, and what they need to do.
So 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. tonight. If you order online, you can use code GIVE20, and 20% of your order will go to Serving for Santa. If you show up in store, you can mention the flyer when you check out, and the money will go to that also. There will be cash donations accepted at Old Scratch Pizza as well that will go straight to Montgomery County PAL to support this also.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you again, Chris, for being here with us this morning. We are going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to take a look at those React to That responses and what's coming up in Living Dayton. Don't go away. Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. We are getting a look at those React to That responses, getting in you guys' head a little bit. Someone gave you this much money, that more than $900 million we were talking about with this Powerball jackpot. What are you guys doing? I want to know a little bit about you guys here in the Miami Valley. Let's listen. So, okay, we've actually heard this answer before. Kimberly says, hire a lawyer, a financial advisor, pay off car, and buy a house in that order.
I love
Kimberly,
that, Kim.
I love
Very
that
responsible.
Too. Very responsible, but still, and she didn't say a small, she said a house, more like a mansion if you got millions.
Kimberly,
and millions.
I'm with you on this.
Yeah,
I'm doing this too.
It's feasible. So Eddie says, pay off my house and car, buy a new car, make sure my kids had a house and a car, and then figure out where Emily's nodding, where some charity can go, including some improvements at the retreat center where I work.
Very
so that is
charitable.
Giving back. Yes, an option to do for sure.
Responsible.
We're seeing a lot of responses. Okay, so Wyatt says another lottery ticket.
So Wyatt, you haven't had enough. If you win all this money,
you have to
you're
go and do it again. But be careful. That's how people get in trouble.
That's how you lose it all, Wyatt.
All right, thanks,
Gotta
guys.
be
I learned
mindful.
something about you guys. All right, I have something else to show you guys this morning. We've been talking a lot about some of these furry critters and, seeing them in places they shouldn't be. Please take a look at this. We're talking about another elusive raccoon. Police officers over in Garrendale, Alabama had a tough time catching this elusive raccoon who had been playing around in a dumpster and stealing food from a snack cart. This footage here shows them trying to run around and catch him, and they eventually did and released him even further away. But I like this video because you can just see that one cop just kind of lift up his foot and let him just keep running on past him.
Aren't
like
they
this is an
supposed to
everyday
be in
occurrence.
dumpsters?
I guess maybe not so close to people.
But
but
that's where I see them.
that's where I see
Near
them
the
as well.
dumpsters.
Okay.
I mean, there's been a lot of raccoons in the media lately.
There has. So hopefully he stays away. All right, let's look ahead to what's coming up in Living Dayton today. Emily is here. Emily, who is in the kitchen? Go ahead and tell me. I'm already so excited.
Yes, good morning, ladies. So the Silos Bar is going to be in the kitchen today. They're making some festive holiday cocktails. So what better for a holiday party or Christmas time with a new cocktail recipe. So very excited for that.
Very excited about that. And we just heard from Saliga about how it feels outside. So maybe this next activity, even though it sounds super fun, I'd love to do it. But
yeah, so we have stuff going on at Carolina Historical Park. You still have time to see all of the activities there, including their Christmas shop. We got a sneak peek of some things that are inside there, and they're really great gifts for anyone, or even to decorate your home. It's just a lot of great stuff at Carolina still this year. You can go check out.
And
It's
you
the place to
mentioned
be.
you mentioned gift shopping, and that's something I actually need to do. I'm that person, you guys. It's me. I'm her. What is
I still have a little bit to do, but we'll get there.
A little bit? Okay. I have all of it to do. So maybe that's exactly where I need to go.
Yes.
Kayla, are you coming with me?
Yes, I still have a couple more gifts, but I was good this year. I started early in early
What's
November.
early to you?
I started in early November.
Yeah,
So
so
did
I
good.
started Black Friday, but then I kind
With
of
the
fell
Christmas
off
shopping?
in the last
Okay.
week.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Take it,
hinting at something here,
yeah.
you guys. You guys have given me your answers. I'll just drop my little hint there. But I actually need to get out there, so maybe that's exactly what I'll do. So thank you for that, Emily. You have tons
check
to
out
look
the shops
forward
at
to.
Carolina Historical
How
Park.
exciting. Thank you, Emily. Thank you guys for joining me here on 2 News Now. I'm Alexis Bellamy with Kayla Ferris. We'll see you guys back here on Wednesday in pink.
Yes,
have a good
in
one.
pink.